EA Sports welcomes you to another great NFL matchup. Thanks for joining us for tonight's game. These two teams, both with a lot of talent, as the Eagles match up against the Steelers. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
The Steelers have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot in the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
This is a team that plays as one unit out there, and they're proving it right now. Look at them. They're all jumping up and down at the same time.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. Both teams ready for tonight's showdown, so let's head to the field for the kickoff. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. He got all of that one. Taking the knee might have been the better option there.
You know, these guys come flying down the field so fast, and this time he ran right into one of those coverage guys.
Using motion.
Stay out there.
Hand it off. Still running. Can't bring him down. He had a chance to stop him, but he was able to shake off the tackler for the first.
Yeah, and as a fact, that's exactly what you have to do. On each run, if you can break one tackle, it can lead to some good yardage.
They give it to the halfback. Nice play fake. Uses the pump. With the pass, a lot of room to work with. The fullback was on the receiving end.
And he's a good option coming out of the backfield. He can do a lot more than just block. He can catch it out of the backfield, carry it, and heck, I've even seen him throw it once or twice.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming. Looking for a receiver. Gets the pass off. Intercepted. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
Good matchup today. One of the best quarterbacks in the league taking on one of the toughest defenses. Now defensively here, John, what do you think they're thinking?
Well, I think they're going to have to shut down those short slant routes and deep outside corners first. Force your offense to throw short and over the middle. Let your big hitters make those wide receivers think twice.
Gain of a couple on that carry.
If you don't like what you see with the defense, you can always audible into something else.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Set.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Drops back, closing in. He's looking, throws over to his right. They complete the pass for the first down.
That showed awareness by the receiver. He knew just where he had to go to get the first down, crossed the marker, and then looked for more.
Directing traffic. Number 22 goes in motion. He has room. At the 30. The 20.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block. And that's exactly what this is. And this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Set. Back on, DB.
Passing on first down. Under pressure. Looking for an option. Takes off. Fumble. So after the fumble, they'll go to work with good field position. Cunningham sets up. He sees something in the defense.
Green, 74. Blue, 16.
Using motion. Gets the toss to the left. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
This is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. Probably telling their defense to get them the ball back so they can go score again.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 2-yard line. Not much on that return.
No, they had him fumbling and bumbling all around before the 20, and that return was over before it ever got anywhere.
Got it. Here come the heat.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. He goes up and grabs it. Excellent game on first down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. Make it look easy.
Philadelphia looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dive. Drops back, gets rid of it, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
Try this play.
They line up in the I formation.
Take him out.
Johnson comes in motion.
That's all you. Get in there, man.
Hand it off. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
You should stop them with this play.
2nd and 9. Ball on their own 30.
We got nothing. You got it.
Looking upfield. Nice play fake. Nice adjustment. O'Donnell put the ball in there perfectly.
And that's one thing this guy does well. Put the ball right in the place where it needs to be.
The ball.
Philadelphia presses its secondary up to be better prepared to stop the run.
37-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. He couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gap. Back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
Number 81 will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. He drops it. The Eagles grab the live ball.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Set.
Pressure. He's scrambling around. Slings it out left side. And it's caught. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 45.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
5-yard line.
Get up, Ron. Set. Ain't got nothing.
Man in motion. Pressure coming. He surveys the field. Breaking through with the catch on the run. That pass was right on the mark.
Yep, he just looked up and the pass was right there. Those are the kind of passes your receivers love.
It's 2nd down and 1 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Set. Blue,
Calling an audible.
74. That all you got? Green, 58. Yellow, 58.
Using motion. Hand off to the tailback. Waters wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Man in motion. Cross play to the right. Breaks the tackle. And that's a stiffening. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge. And that's how he got by the first down marker.
Set. Yep, out. Cowboy. We'll see.
Passing on first down. Steps up with the pass. Oh, it's intercepted. He saw the blitz coming and just threw it up for grabs.
Hey, when you send a blitz, and your guys in the secondary are in good position, that's the kind of thing that's going to happen. The whole defense should get credit for that interception.
Set. Here come the heat. Yup.
Hand it off. About a 2-yard gain here.
This play might work.
They line up in the I formation.
Drop back.
Bruner moves in motion. Tosses it right. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Number 20. Couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Drops back. Slings it to the outside. On the money. Number 42 records the stop at the 28-yard line.
This is a good special teams play.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. They'll spot this one where it went out.
You got to be aware of everything going on out there. If you see a weakness, you got to attack it.
Cunningham sets up. He sees something in the defense. Waters couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Cunningham gets set.
Come on, get up.
Through 1 quarter of play, separated by a touchdown. With the score, Philadelphia 7, Pittsburgh 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Set.
Closing in, scrambling. Throws it right in stride. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. He didn't let up on that throw.
I'll tell you, I bet that touchdown pass knocked the air right out of him. You better kick it here.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. Excellent possession there, John, capped off by the touchdown. And right now they've given themselves a little room for error.
The offense seems to have their number out there. They need to rethink their strategy on defense. Maybe blitz a little more, trying to create some additional pressure. They have to find a way to get this offense out of their rhythm.
And there's a flag on the
There is a
play.
procedure on the kicking team.
Well, they tried the directional kick, but it goes out of bounds.
The return team is going to have good position after that one, and they didn't even have to worry about running it back.
Set. Ralph.
It's the toss to the left. And a fumble. Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 32.
Set. Poke out right. Get in there. Poke out right.
Under pressure, gets the pass off, spins away. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Number 20. Nice play fake. Jackson makes the play at the 39-yard line.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Again with the run. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
This play might work.
They need 6. Dropping back. Breaks free. The 30.
Watch. Now, the key to this first down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time it got him a first down.
Melissa, what can you tell us about his injury?
I was able to talk to the team doctor, Al, and he indicated that it's a minor injury. They expect that he'll take a series or 2 off and return to the field.
Thanks, Melissa. Great read by the defensive line there, John. They knew exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation. When you know what a team likes to call in certain situations, third and long, second and short, it really gives you an edge on defense.
Right up the middle. Not much there.
Yeah, they opened up the hole for him, but there was someone waiting on the other side.
Here comes the heat.
Drops back. Pressure. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. He was unable to bring that one in.
You got so much stuff going on out there. You got to get off the line. You got to run a good route. You have to read the defense. You got to get open. But the most important thing you do after all that is you have to catch the ball.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. And it's up. The field goal attempt is good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Johnson is back and ready to put this one in the air. And he got all of that one. Great kick. He got all of it. Great kick, John. He's proven he can get the job done on kickoffs.
Wow, he got a lot of leg into that kick. They should have put the field goal net up for that one.
Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. He came free on that play, but he couldn't make the catch.
Well, the quarterback did his job, and he delivered the ball right to him. He's going to have some explaining to do in the huddle.
Gets the pass off. Behind, but he has it. He can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. They'll go from the I formation. Directing traffic.
Get in there. Red, 25.
Cunningham with a man in motion.
Give it all you got, kid. Come on.
The 40. Good job up front as the line springs the back for the first down.
The thing that happened there was the offensive line did a heck of a job of blocking that blitz. And that allowed the back to get through the line and into the secondary.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 46.
Set. Yo,
Calling an audible.
Bust this grill, Keith.
Man in motion. Gain of 2.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
Calling an audible now.
Blue, 58. Red, 58. Green, 58. Let's go, come on.
Number 83, the motion man.
That's all.
Garner. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Eagles line up with two backs behind the quarterback.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Man in motion. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Won't have to break stride. 6-yard gain. They line up in the I formation.
Set. Is that all you got? To the ball.
Directing traffic. And he's brought down at the 29. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Closing in. He's looking with the pass. Nice adjustment. Good route running by the receiver, who was right there to make the catch.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
Set. Get up, Ron. Give it all you got. Take him out. Get at him, D.
Flushes it left. Waters couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Yellow, 25. Yellow, 25.
Johnson comes in motion. This one is handed off. They've got the defense off balance. It's another first down.
You know, this defense has tried everything. Man coverage, a blitz, the zones, 6 defensive backs, 7 defensive backs. They've really mixed up their defenses and their coverages. And the offense has taken advantage of it.
Lose it.
Under pressure, he surveys the field, flings it to the outside. The quarterback getting up a little slowly after that play.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Hand it off. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Everyone needs to stay focused here. Hold your blocks, run good routes, and make a good pass. You need to convert this.
2 minutes left.
This is an important play. Look for the guy who always seems to come up big.
Dropping back, pressure, flings it to the outside. This pass is incomplete.
You better kick it here.
Intended receiver on the play.
So this field goal try will be from 27 yards out. And it's on its way. It's good. Anderson is just about ready to kick this one away. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 2. He delivers the forearm. Pittsburgh, down by 2 touchdowns, takes over on offense. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Using motion. To the air on first down. With the throw, with the catch on the run. Good connection there.
This guy can make all the catches. He'll dig for the ones in the dirt. He's not afraid to go across the middle. and he has a knack for getting open when there's a lot of traffic around him.
Pass play here on first down. Oh, he makes the catch anyway.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Tiger out.
Drops back, surveying the field. Pressure coming. The pass falls incomplete. It's 3rd and long now, and the defense can afford to back off and play it soft. With the pass, great pass. And you give him time to find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind him. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage. They'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete.
The defense needs to remember not to play too soft and give up big gains underneath. But they also don't want to play too tight and end up giving up a big play to set them up in scoring position.
Here comes the heat. Come on, partner.
Drops back. And he's brought down in the backfield. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Here are the numbers when it comes to 3rd down conversions.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Throwing. That one goes off the receiver's hands, and it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, if you drop those 3rd down passes, you're going to have a lonely flight home.
Number 81, back to return. Here's the punt.
Looks like there's room to the outside. Just make sure you keep it inbound so the clock keeps on ticking.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Hand off to the tailback. Flowers makes the tackle at the 15. They're going to go with a no huddle.
On the play.
Get in there. Hawkeye right.
He's scrambling around, closing in. He has some room. To the 20, and he steps out of bounds at the 24. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24. Dropping back, steps up, throws it into the open. Waters catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first downs.
Throwing on first down. Scrambling around. Gets rid of it. Breaking through. Hits him in stride. 40. The defender brings him down at the 39-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask.
He yanked his helmet, and it cost him.
With his helmet on sideways like that, I bet he thought his whole head had just been readjusted on his neck.
They have a great opportunity with a first down here to try to add to their lead before halftime. Scrambling. Looking downfield. Throwing it away. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
This is a time to look down the field. Look for your guy to find a hole in the defense and get him the ball.
Under pressure, he surveys the field, hits him on the run. The Eagles call a timeout. They have 1 left.
You got a ways to go for the first down, so you're going to need a little time back there in that pocket.
7th play of this drive. Buying time. Fires to the end zone. He couldn't get his feet down in the end zone.
That's just a case of him not knowing where he was. He has to be able to drag his toes there and come up with a score.
Pittsburgh comes out in their nickel package. Scrambling. Gets rid of it.
You better kick it here.
So this field goal try will be from 27 yards out. The kick is up. The kick sails through. It's good. That successful field goal attempt is his 2nd of the game.
Pittsburgh 3.
Let's get back to the action on the field. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Here's the kickoff team. Nice distance. From the 1. stiff arm. The Eagles will start the drive from the 25-yard line.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
They line up in the I formation. Barnett goes in motion, dropping back to pass on a first down. Passing right, intercepted. Quarterback was ready to get hit and just threw it up for grabs.
And the key to the play was pressure. They force a quarterback to get rid of it before he's ready. And when he's rushing his throws out there, bad things are going to happen to this offense.
Snake eyes.
Hand it off. Tackle at the 23. Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball. Get in there.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. McMillan got up and knocked that pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
Throws it. This pass is incomplete. 4th down now after the incomplete pass.
This is a good special teams play.
Johnson leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. And it's on its way. 3 more points added to the board with that successful kick, his 2nd so far. The Steelers still have a lot of work to do.
You never know with this team. They have the ability to put up points fast.
He got all of that one. From the 1. And he's forced out of bounds at the 40.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
Set.
Cunningham sends a man in motion.
You got him.
Pass play here on 1st down. Scrambling. He's looking. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. That pass was right there, but he was unable to hang on.
He made the right read, ran the right route, but he ended up with 2 hands full of air.
Big 2nd down and 10 to go.
Set.
Barnett comes in motion. Pressure, throwing short to his left. And the catch is made. He did a nice job bringing that one in.
Yeah, either that or it just got thrown in there so hard it stuck.
Cunningham sets up, calling an audible.
Red, 16. 3, 25.
Number 22, the motion man. Gets the toss to the left. Breaking through. The 40. Great blocking up front to spring the back for the 1st down.
Yeah, the defense was looking for run, and when it happened, they just couldn't get off their blocks and make the tackle. They got out-muscled on that one.
Set. Blue,
Directing
16.
traffic.
Come on, gee up.
He goes to the tailback, runs over the tackle.
The defense is going to need to try something different to slow down this running game.
Gain on the play.
Pittsburgh comes out in their nickel package.
That's all you. Here come the heat.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Surveying the field. With the throw. Incomplete. He made a quick read and got rid of it in a hurry.
The quarterback delivered that pass right on the mark. There's no defense for a perfect pass.
Let's get back to the play on the field. Cunningham directing traffic. The Eagles using motion. He's at the 20. Another third down conversion.
I'll tell you, this time they went to the ground, but it doesn't seem to matter what they're calling out there. When it gets to third down, it's about to be first down.
Pittsburgh comes out in their nickel package. The Eagles using motion.
Sideline to sideline.
Closing in. He surveys the field. Rolling left. Rosen. This pass is incomplete. He can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. Second and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
And the red zone defense has been stepping it up so far today.
Under pressure. Throwing. Incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a third down play. The defense lines up in the nickel. As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with. Watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. You're backed up in your own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
This will be a 19-yard field goal attempt. And it's up, and it's good. That's his third successful attempt. The Eagles really rolling now as they continue to build their lead. It's on its way. From the 1-yard line. Just won't go down. Looking for leverage. The offense ready to go again after their last possession resulted in a field goal. O'Donnell gets set. Number 20. He shakes the defender. Plows ahead. Quite a run here in the second half.
That's great coaching there. They must have seen something in the defense in the first half. They changed some blocking schemes at halftime, which allowed them to get that nice run.
Sideline to sideline.
Number 20. Nice play fake. Uses the pump. Rosen, the 40. Big time play by Mills.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed. A smart coach would call this play.
They'll go with a run once again. Still running. Room to run. He's at the 20. 5. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's the long run they've been waiting. So let's pick up the action.
This is a good special teams play.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. So, John, we see this offense looking good and very pleased. They were able to put together a nice package of plays for a touchdown.
Can't argue with the result. And the touchdown was the result that they were looking for. This offense can put it together.
Philadelphia already leading in this one, sends their offensive unit back onto the field. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 16. Cunningham gets set. Looks like he's changing the play, using motion. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into coverage.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Set. Hit him low. Give it all you got, D. Come on. Fire out.
Dropping back. Pressure. Scrambling around. He'll keep it, breaking free. The quarterback packed it in and decided to scramble.
Making sure the other team respects the run when the ball is in the quarterback's hands is important. You want to make sure that he doesn't try and do it too much, though, and get injured on the play.
Set.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Going to the air on first down. Pressure coming. Throws it into the open field. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
They got nothing. Set. Red.
Directing traffic.
16. Blue. 25. Green. 74. Red. 16. Yellow. 58. Hut.
A yard, maybe two on the counter play.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into coverage.
The Steelers come out in a nickel package.
You got it. Hut.
Gets rid of it, and it's complete. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Calling an audible now.
Blue. 25. Get at it. Fire out. Hut.
Yeah, the inverted face mask.
The defender may have grabbed that face mask while hauling him down.
The defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
Set.
He
Red.
sees something in the defense.
Gap. Got green. 74. Ain't nothing. Hut.
Looking upfield. Waters couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running play. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Cowboy. Come on. D up. 90 ball. D up.
Closing in, looking for a receiver, scrambling. With the pass, hits his receiver in stride. He's inside the 10. Cunningham shows you his arm strength on that pass.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
Only one man in the backfield.
This team just seems to lose momentum and confidence when they get near the goal line.
Blue. 74.
Using motion.
Got motion. Bust his grill, D.
Cross play to the left. Can't bring him down. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Here's how they get in on that one. They just can't bring him down. And he plows into the end zone for the score. Better kick it here.
Anderson comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. And obviously they're happy with that drive, especially since they ended it with a touchdown.
They really were effective in what they were doing. And you can eat up that much time and drive the ball that far down the field and end up with 6 points. It's really disheartening to the defense.
From the 2-yard line. Offense taking over again here. The last time they ran the ball very effectively and got it into the end zone. He'll test the right side. Only a yard by the halfback.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
The backs are lined up in an eye. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Eagles ahead of the Steelers 30-13. And we'll start the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10. He surveys the field under pressure. He goes to the left side. The defender's got it. He's inside the 10. The offensive line couldn't do the job. The pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
After the interception, they'll take over in good scoring position.
Sideline to sideline.
Cunningham sees something in the defense.
74, 16.
Fullback handoff. About a 1-yard loss.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip. You're in a good position here. Get the snap, drop back, and let your guys get open. Don't force anything.
Drops back. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They caught them off guard on the screen, and it really pays off.
That's perfect execution on that play. The quarterback held on to it just long enough for the blockers to set their block. And the receiver just cruised in there for the score.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. So the drive didn't have a whole lot of yardage involved, but as an offense, your job is to score wherever the drive may start, and that's exactly what they did.
Hey, that's just a great job by the offense. They see the defense on their heels, defending such a short field, and they go right at them for the score.
He takes a knee, so he downs the kick in the end zone.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
O'Donnell sets up.
Stay after him. Hit him low. Stay after him.
Number 20 was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Get in there.
O'Donnell gets set, stepping up, uses the pump, gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. He just couldn't hold on to that pass.
He has the hands to make catches on the toughest passes. I'm a little surprised to see him drop that one.
They'll go from the shotgun. Looking downfield, unleashes the deep ball. Incomplete. Number 45 made a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Starts, lines up in the backfield for the punt. Number 81, into return. Here's the kick. The 39-yard line.
Get the offensive line to maintain their block.
And welcome back.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
Crary. Loss of around 2.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
Only one man back. Cunningham directing traffic.
Red, 16. He to left. Here come the heat.
Using motion. This one is handed off. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple.
Time to give it to your halfback. Tell him to look for a hole to open up inside.
Set. Red one. D up. You'll see.
Pressure, looking downfield. He's scrambling around. Gets rid of it with the catch on the run. Slips the tackle. The 40. And he's brought down at the 38-yard line.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
Back to the field.
Catch the ball, man. Get up, line. Bring the pain. Set.
Man in motion. Hand it off. He's taken down at the 36-yard line. Pickup of about a yard on the run.
Set. Cowboy. Get out of it.
4-yard gain there.
Go with the draw. If they come hard from the outside, the middle should open up, and you'll be able to get a first down.
Calling an audible.
Yellow, 74. Get. The out now. Buster's great.
Breaks free. Stiff arm. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
Set. Green,
Changing the play now.
Here come the heat. Blue, 25. Hit him low. Yellow, 74.
Using motion. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Looks like he's changing the play.
94.
Man in motion. And the halfback picks up about 3. And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Again, he'll get the call. Waters has had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing. Pushes it out to the left. And even though they're well ahead, they went for it and came up short.
Yeah, I guess they don't mind gambling with this lead, huh?
O'Donnell with a man in motion. Number 20. Room to run. Number 20 got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing. 1st and 10. On the carry. Breaking free. Number 20 covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Come on, get up.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Pressure coming. This pass is incomplete.
Give this defense a shot.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 43.
Bring the pain.
Drops back, gets rid of it, grabs the off-target pass.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Philadelphia looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Dropping back, gets the pass off, loses one tackle. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
Philadelphia will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts left, so they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 28-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Pass play here on 1st down. Rolling. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The quarterback delivered the ball right on time for the touchdown.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross the goal line to get in there for the score.
Number 20. The conversion is good, and so they were able to end that long drive with a touchdown. The offensive unit was really in sync out there, running this offense and running it very well.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that. Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
To the air on 1st down. He's scrambling around. He surveys the field, throws it, and he makes the grab at the 30.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around. You just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of masks.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Cross play to the right. He's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Cunningham gets set. Going to the left. Just won't go down.
The offensive line is totally dominating, and the back has great vision today. As the offense gets closer to the goal line, the defense can tighten up and make it much tougher for the offense to get the ball into the end zone.
So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. We'll go back to the play on the field. So this field goal try will be from 27 yards out. Philadelphia will call a timeout here. That's their 2nd.
Set.
Number 1 is lined up for the field goal.
And it's on its way. The kick sails through the uprights. He's added a dozen points to his team's total with 4 field goals. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Back deep to return.
Should be a return here. Flag down.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team.
So he can't keep the kick in bounds.
The receiving team has got to be happy with that kick. Any run plays in the playbook should be thrown out because they need points fast, and the only way they're going to get them is by throwing the ball.
Here comes the heat. You got it.
Rolling. He hits his receiver. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
Spike stops the clock. There's a flag on the play.
Offsides.
The defense guesses wrong, and they're offside.
The offense loves this. The defense makes it easier for them by giving them the option to take the play or the penalty.
Set. Tiger out.
Drops back. He's taken down in the backfield. Following the sack, it's second and long.
Huge loss on the play.
The corners playing back.
Snake eyes.
Bill stopped the clock with the spike. 4-down territory here. The Eagles line up in the quarter defense.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Set. 90 bull.
Closing in. Gets the pass off. Good throw. Breaks free. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Spike stops the clock.
They're going to need to pass here, and they're not worried about first downs anymore. They need big gains and a quick score.
Set. Eagle left.
With the pass, and he makes the grab. O'Donnell could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that throw.
A receiver that can make big plays like that have to be fed the ball so they can stay in the game.
90 bull. They got nothing. Get at him, D.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Throws it. He has it. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping it. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
Number 20 steps up into the pocket. Incomplete pass. Pass incomplete in the end zone. Second down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Second down. Goal to go. 4 yards to the end zone. This is a situation where they just have to go for it. He's looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted. No one there, and now it's third down. So in the closing seconds, they're near the goal line, but it's too little, too late. O'Donnell gets set. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception.
Give this defense a shot.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
Ain't nothing. Get up, line.
Man in motion. Under pressure. Slings it to the outside. Ooh, nearly picked off. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Philadelphia 40, Pittsburgh 21.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.